Once again, we're on the floor of the 2012 Long Beach Comic Expo, beautiful Long Beach, California, and there is so much great stuff going on. There are creators just swinging by, and of course, cut to her. If you're familiar with Josie and the Pussycats, we've got Bondage Josie. Yeah. Guitars and ears for hats. Do you have a tail?
No, I have this.
But that's okay.
Yeah,
I'll still look. All right. So, all right, Joe, tell us about why you're here. You handed me this book just before we went on the air.
That's right.
Tell me about Ancient Dreams.
Well, I'm actually here to just have fun because I'm usually presenting at the cons. But Ancient Dreams.
Are you having fun?
I am.
Okay, good. I'll do my best to ruin that as quick as I can.
Ancient Dreams is based on a trilogy that I've written. It is the love story of the gods. The novels are going to be released later this year.
Okay.
But we just put out our first book actually here in California. It was at the WonderCon, was our first convention ever. It was amazing. We had a lot of sales. It was very cool. There's a big reaction to it because what I tried to do is a lot of times now in the movies and stuff that we have about the gods, they're kind of beings that are on the outside looking in, you know.
Right.
They don't really have that human element. I think the legends of the gods are the bloodiest, sexiest legends you're ever going to find. So this is their love story, and this is their...
So you're going all the way back to Homer, then?
Oh, yes, I am. I'm a deep servant of the gods.
Any particular god or just the entire pantheon?
I'm in love with Athena. I really love her, but I'm a bit of a linguist, so I got to study a lot of ancient texts. I learned Latin and different things like that to really research some legends that they call like dead legends or sleeping legends. And I think that Athena had a pretty amazing... She has a couple of winners attached to her, legend-wise. She does. She was cool. She was wild, too.
So what of those legends, which ones find their way into your book, and what inspired the book?
What inspired the book? Well, I will tell you first about the legend. Basically, my book is based around... Aphrodite had a house of women, a temple of women, where they would be bred in that temple, not touched, just like cared for by priests, and bred until their 18th year.
I think there was a high school like that in St. Louis where I was.
Maybe. Yeah. The priestesses were pretty much born and reared to die. On their 18th year, they would be given to a Spartan man in sacrifice. When he was coming of age, they would kill the woman and the man would receive her essence. So my story is about a priestess who falls in love with Hades' son. When it turns out that she is his priestess meant for this ceremony, he does actually have sex with her on the altar. She dies, and
he goes... Do we see it in the book?
Yes.
Okay.
He goes to hell to make a deal with, not in this book, but he goes to hell to make a deal with his father to get back her soul, and my book kind of starts from there.
See, so the lesson is have sex with a woman, end up in hell.
Have sex with a beautiful woman, end up in hell. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I was inspired to write this because I grew up in a cult called the Children of God. It's the same.
I'm familiar with the Children of God.
There we go.
Yeah.
My parents were actually my parents were actually the leaders of this group.
No, really?
Oh, they were, unfortunately, for us, my beautiful sister over there. But I was very brainwashed from a child, taught about gods and godhoods and magic and spirits and spirit beings and all kinds of stuff like that. And once I realized it was all a bunch of hooey and that I was in a cult and I left and emerged into society, I still had a fascination for magic and for the dark side of things, and to really actually look and see, like, why are so many people in their own way in classic cults? Why is there such a strong belief in the supernatural and in the magical? And I think it stems from the gods. I think that everything really comes from there. So
your book is actually a gift, then?
I hope so.
From the gods.
I hope so.
I hope so too. And if you'd like to enjoy this woman's gift, the books, the gift is. First of all, where can they pick up the comic?
Well, the comic is going to be in most stores, and like I said, we just released.
Right.
So we're coming out all over the place just now.
But distribution through Diamond, or you do?
Yes, we're going to be distributed through Diamond next month.
Okay.
But right now, you can go to Facebook. You can go to ancientdreams.com. It will take you to our Facebook store, and you can buy the comic and a lot of beautiful posters and artwork associated with it.
Outstanding. And the novels?
Facebook. The novels are not out yet. Later this year.
Oh. And what will the novel's title be?
Ancient Dreams. Well, it is the Dream series.
Okay.
So there's Ancient Dreams is my first one. Dream of Gods is my second one.
Right.
And my third one is Secrets.
Okay. But they're all available. Do your own website then? Where?
Well, Ancient Dreams is where you can buy this comic for right now. You can go to ancientdreams.com and then you can find the comic. I have my Facebook. You can find me on Facebook at JP Roth 8.
And there you go. So be looking for JP Roth and her books at a bookstore near you next month, and check out the novels. And we're going to go dark, and I'm going to spend some time with JP.
Bye.
Bye-bye.